So picture me, your favorite ladder bread, keyboard in lap as I sit there in my chair writing a script for this video that I'm working on. When I reach over for my cup that's sitting on the side of a bookcase I use for a desk, what is in this cup, you might ask? Coffee. The liquid of champions. A substance that helps millions across the world wake up in the morning. Coffee. A liquid derived from the coffee bean. You roast that shit up into a mild, medium, or dark roast, smash it up, put some water in it, and then bada bing, bada boom, you got this burnt bean juice that makes you slightly livelier in the morning. But why? Why was this unholy creation of God created in the first place? Who in their right mind saw a fucking bean and was like, yeah, that'll make me woke? Well, according to Wikipedia, apparently the earliest credible source of coffee being brewed that we have comes from 15th century southern Arabia in a place now called Yemen, where the Sufi circles used coffee in their religious ceremonies. However, that is not the earliest record of coffee. No. According to African legends, the reason we have coffee today is because of goats. Apparently, some Ethiopian goat herder saw his goats get hype as fuck after eating some beans straight from the plant and was like, damn, I need some of that. However, these legends did not appear in writing until 1671, so most coffee experts chalk that one up to either oral traditions that never got written down or just straight up lies. But let that sink in for a second. It is possible that the sole reason we have Dunkin' Donuts today is because some goats got turned as fuck on some beans. Okay, the sink has been let in. Let's continue to my point. Why do I even like the stupid bean water? It is utterly nasty in every shape of the word. It tastes like I've put actual liquefied burnt beans in my mouth. Holy shit. It is horrible. Like, I have no idea how people drink this stuff black. It hurts me to drink it black. Like, and trust me, this is not coming from somebody who tried black coffee, said this sucks, and was done with it after one try. No, I tried. I tried so hard to like black coffee. On multiple occasions, I've drank the shit, just different types, just straight black, and nothing. I even went and tried it and drank just black coffee for a week straight because I was like, yeah, it's like beer, acquired taste. I so badly wanted to acquire that taste. Like, God, you know how much easier it would be? I would save seconds of my time if I was just able to pour myself a cup of joe straight out of the pot in the morning and just be done with it. But no, I have to fill it most of the way up, get a fuck ton of sugar and then a bit of milk, and then I'm able to drink it. Have that sweet, sweet awake sensation that most people just have straight when they wake up. And what happens when you're out of sugar, out of milk? Uh-oh, no coffee for the day. Uh-oh. Like, it's just so utterly stupid. I don't understand. But I have a theory. Okay. And it's that nobody actually likes coffee. No sane person on the face of this earth actually likes coffee. And I can hear you saying to yourself, oh, but Caleb, I love my venti caramel frappuccino. You yourself get a medium blueberry iced coffee with cream and sugar and dunk it all the time. And to that I say, fuck you. No, you do not like the coffee in your large caramel frap. You like the fucking additives. The caramel, the cream, the sugar, the shit that overpowers the nasty ass taste of burnt beans so you can get your daily dose of caffeine in the morning. And by the way, about my Dunkin' order, 1, how the fuck do you know my order? And 2, I absolutely love that blueberry taste they add. However, they only get the right amount of cream, sugar, and blueberry flavoring, right? About 25% of the time. And while I could raise that number up by asking for more of everything, there's where we hit the problem. I'm too socially fucking inept at talking that I never remember to ask until after I'm done ordering, and there's no way, no goddamn way I'm going to bother that poor barista again about my coffee. No. It's already too damn complicated, alright? Like, the 4 things if you add the coffee. Like, I'll just hope it's right, and if not, I'll suffer through drinking it because god dang it, I paid for it, I'm drinking it, I need my caffeine. But again, I hear someone else saying, oh, but Caleb, you're just using cheap coffee in a coffee maker that you gotta use higher quality shit, man. Pour over, French press, the highest quality of beans, and to you, sir, I say yes. I use Folgers coffee, but there's nothing that is going to change by me getting more expensive stuff to make coffee with. The only reason it tastes better for you is because you fooled yourself into thinking it's better because you don't want to think that you've just wasted money on some sort of fancy contraption that makes the same damn bean juice. Face it, bub, you've wasted your money and you're fooling yourself every morning. And yet again, I can hear someone saying, "Oh, you nerd, I drink black Folgers coffee that I made in my Mr. Coffee maker every morning, and I love the taste. You're just weak. And you, I say, get some therapy, because I think you might have some underlying issues as to why you like black coffee." You see, this ties back into my theory from earlier. You know, the one where I said that no sane person likes the taste of black coffee? Allow me to elaborate on that. Now, when I say the word sane, I mean two things by it. One of two things, that is. It is either that you are literally insane, and a byproduct of you being insane is that you like black coffee, or you think that drinking black coffee will make people think better of you. Now hear me out on this. What kind of person do you picture when you think of the phrase, "I like my coffee black"? Either A, you think of a nice single businessman in his late 30s wearing a two-piece suit on his way to work, nicely shaven with a nice build on him. He stops by a small coffee shop and gets a medium black coffee, both because the price is just right for his budget and because he can never finish a large. While his office does have a coffee pot that could be used by the workers there, he always made sure to stop by the shop because the nice barista lady had learned his order by this point and usually had one ready for him when he came by the shop. And he would feel real bad if he left a perfectly good cup of joe sitting there to go cold. He sips on it and lets the liquid's warmth flow through him, a sharp contrast to the piercing cold of early morning fall days. He briskly walks through the crowded streets of New York, contemplating on how his stocks are doing in the market and if he needs to get some new socks. He did find that one with a hole in the wash the other day. Maybe the others are getting a little worn as well. Or maybe he accidentally left it out and his cat Rufus got a hold of it. Anywho, he accidentally slept in a couple of minutes past the usual, so while he's not going to be late for work, he better pick up the pace if he wants to get that extra 5 minutes of work on the payroll. Just early enough so that he could get a few extra minutes, but not so early that his boss would get on his ass about it. Those numbers add up, and, he's trying to save up for a new toaster. He scolds himself for staying up late and says that he needs to start going to bed earlier. So last night would have to be the last time he'd stay up late watching reruns of the Golden Girls with Rufus. But he knew that was a lie. Rufus loved the Golden Girls, and he had to admit that he could definitely see the appeal of the show as well. However, Sophia did remind him of his late wife's mother, so that always made him a bit sad. But now he's reminded of his wife. Gee, how long had it been since her death? He arrives at work, 5 minutes early as always. It'll be 5 years next month. He clocks in. He'll need to buy some flowers to put on her grave. He gets in the elevator. Sunflowers. She always loved sunflowers. He gets out of the elevator. It'll be a bit of a drive, but maybe if he stops by that sandwich shop she always liked, it won't be that bad. He sits at his desk and looks over to a man and a woman across the room. They're talking in hushed whispers. He won't be able to stay long. The anniversary is on a Wednesday. He has work. The man whispers something into the woman's ear and she giggles. No, he should take the day off of work, he thinks. He owes it to her, right? He still loves her after all. The man and the woman exchange a kiss before heading off to their desks. A workplace romance, it seems. Love, the man thinks. He wasn't quite sure if he even knew what it felt like anymore. Would he ever know again? The man remembers his coffee and takes a sip. It's cold. Either you think of that when you hear the phrase, "I like my coffee black," or you think about that little girl from the 1980s movie Airplane.
Cream? No, thank you. I take it black. Like my man.
God, it's such a good movie. But anyway, back to my point. If you drink shitty black coffee and actually think it's good, you're either a psychopath or someone wanting to feel like they're about to be part of a cheesy 2000s era romance movie from the Hallmark Channel. Thanks so much for listening to my rant. This has been your friendly neighborhood bumpkin bread laddie. Thanks for watching.